Hello, fellow coin entrepreneurs. This is your fellow member and co-founder Geovanni. Going to tell you a little bit of a tutorial today, a little bit of something non-technical. Today, we're going to be talking about market capitalization versus price, market cap versus price. As always, let me start off and say this is not any financial advice. Do your own research before investing any type of can't invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Okay, with that said, here we go. Like I said, this is going to be non-technical. Every time when you hear people talk about a crypto or something, they say the price. I'm sure right now everybody's familiar with the price. If you'd like to follow along, you can follow along by going to coinmarketcap.com. This is the only reference I will make, so you can follow along. The only difference by the time you're watching this is that the numbers and everything might be a little bit different, but the concept is still the same. So grab your tea, coffee, whatever you're sipping on, and let's get right into it. Feel free to pause anytime throughout this video and do your own kind of following up to see what I'm talking about if necessary, and to continue to go on afterwards. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's go. So we're looking at the CoinMarketCap website right now. If you just go directly to coinmarketcap.com, it's right there on the home page. Just scroll down a little bit. You'll see the same thing I'm looking at. Okay, so here we go. What is market cap? So basically, market cap is the supply of, well, let me take that back. Everybody knows price. Let's start with price. Everybody knows supply and demand. The price is determined by how much someone will pay for it. It also depends on the supply and how much people will pay for the demand. That's basically how you get your price. All market works like that. So here we have the prices for all these ones. But if you don't know any better, you look at all these and you see, oh, Bitcoin is 48,000, Cardano is $2.30. Dogecoin is 51 cents. Obviously, Bitcoin is more valuable because it's worth more. Well, I'm going to explain to you why that is not exactly true. And also, if you're looking at this, you'd see that Cardano is $2.31, but Polkadot is 46 cents. You'd be like, oh, well, why isn't Polkadot up higher? Because it's $46, not $2.31, something like that. So I'm going to show you. Let's start off with Bitcoin because that's what everybody knows about, and it's the easiest one to explain when starting off. So the price of something is determined by what someone pays for the demand of it. So right now, as you can see, kind of like gold, the reason why gold is valuable is because there is a finite amount of gold on this planet. The only way you can get gold is to either mine it, or someone has to give it to you, or find it yourself, which is basically what mining is. So because there's a finite amount, you can put price on it or whatever. So just like Bitcoin, if I roll over here over the circulating supply of Bitcoin, you can see that of all the Bitcoins that'll ever be created, there would be 21 million of them. Oh, that's all that. That's a finite amount of Bitcoin. Of all the Bitcoin out there, there's 18 million of the 21 million already out there. And you're probably like, well, where's the rest of it? Well, that's what the miners get throughout the life of Bitcoin. So eventually the circulating supply will catch up to the max supply, making Bitcoin that much more valuable because there's that much more harder to get, right? So that is the supply, right? There's a maximum amount. There's going to be some more, but that's basically it. So of all of it that's out there, for each one of these, people are willing to pay $48,000 for each one of these that are out circulating, right? So to find out the price or something, to get the market cap, you take, well, of all the maximum ones that's out there, you take the current price, and that gives you the market cap, which is, when people say how valuable is something, yeah, there's the price per one, but how much is all of them that are outstanding worth? Of all the outstanding Bitcoins, how much is those outstanding Bitcoins worth? That is the market cap. The market cap is the other value. So that's why when you have price, it's hard to say price without market cap. Most investors do market cap because it's like the number of the outstanding value of everything that's out there, if that makes sense. So that's how you can get to the market cap. So knowing this now, you can kind of see why the price of Bitcoin is higher than perhaps Ethereum, right? Because, or Binance coin or Cardano. Let's do Cardano, right? Because of all the Cardano that's out. So Bitcoin only has 21 million max supply, yet Cardano has 45. Is that a billion? Yes. Or trillion? Yeah. So that's why Cardano is only $2, because of all the Cardano that's out there versus being millions out there, there's trillions out there, right? So that's why the price is less, because there's more out there to get. It's easier to get. And also there's not 100% of it, almost 100% of it out there. So as you can see, there's a lot more out there. It's a lot easier to get. So that doesn't mean it's less valuable because it's $2. That just means that there's more out there to get. So the price isn't as high, right? So that's why you can't really equate the value of a coin to the price. And so the reason why this website makes it easy is because they just put it on a nice chart. You can see everything that's out there, the circulating supply. You can see the market cap and the price, and that's why so that's how you can read this. So when you're trying to decide on what coin to buy and which coin is more valuable and stuff like that, you kind of got to look at it through this lens, right? So let me give you a few exceptions. These exceptions I know of because that's kind of how it is. If I scroll down a little bit, and you can do this on your own time, you can kind of see how of all the ones that's circulating, and things like that. But just use this website because it's a lot of math, and you don't have to do it. These numbers are big, and they get headache. They give you pretty much of a headache. So that's pretty much how you get this market cap, and that's how you can figure out, well, what's the value of one coin over another. And this changes obviously as the market goes and things like that. So that's the stuff we're looking to. But I want to show you some exceptions to these rules and other things to think about when you go looking for a coin. In particular, I'm going to go down here to XRP. There it is. My face the whole time. So when I look at XRP compared to the other ones, look at the circulating supply of Bitcoin. There's a max supply and a circulating supply. It's almost towards the end. The last 90% of all of them is out there. Same thing with Binance, about 90%, almost 90% of them is out there. There's a maximum supply. Cardano, a little bit more, but as you can see, the same rule of thumb follows. There's a little bit more out there, but that's because when Cardano was made, they made with more. Different kind of project, and definitely go to each coin's respective websites and get more info into their project and what they're doing. But the reason why I want to come down and pick on XRP is because let's look at how their breakdown is. That's quite the difference. It's nowhere near 90%. It's nowhere near even 50%. Where is all these XRPs at? It's $1.50, but where's all these XRPs at? Like, that's pretty much less than half of all XRP in existence aren't even in the market. You can't even buy them. XRP is a little different. That's because 50% of XRP, when it was made, is stored in an escrow account that's owned by the for-profit corporation Ripple. So this begs the question, well, what happens, or what would happen to the market if all of a sudden it got flooded with another, 50 trillion XRPs or Ripple coins? I don't feel very comfortable with that, because if I own them now, and if I own a high stake in XRP now, I may wake up tomorrow and all these other XRPs might be in the market, and my $1.50 coin might go down to 15 cents or maybe 1.5 cents, So that's kind of why people are, and that's why of all the coins you see XRP in news, because is it a security or is it not? Like, what's going to happen to these other 50? So you can go ahead and Google what's up with that whole deal, but that's a little bit something different. So that's also something to look at. Not too many coins are like this. Not too many coins are like this. So look into each one and how it was built and see why there's only so many out there, things like that. So that's why me personally, I'm kind of wary of XRP. That's why I follow those news reports when they say, what's going on, because you could pretty much kill the market, because you can imagine what that would do to the whole crypto market if something happened and hey, there's an extra 50 trillion XRP on the market. It's like, well, how many other coins can do that? So just keep that in mind. That's why market cap is a thing to look at along with price. I'm just going to try to keep it short and sweet. Keep it to that. But as you can see, based on that, that's how you can get how popular or how much each coin is worth. I'll wrap it up with that there without getting too far much more into it. Please ask me questions in the group. I hope this gave you a little bit more clarity. If it didn't, ping me and say, hey, I didn't understand a damn thing you just said. Can you explain it all over again? And I will be more happy to. But I hope this helped you out. Have a nice day and be blessed to you all.